Dr. Sully here, and I've referred to this in other videos, the 2-in-1 gap situation. This is where you have a situation where you have, and it could be a shade 4-eye with a 20 technique backer, and what happens is the backer reads the guard. If the guard blocks down, he just blitzes, and they use the 4-eye to prevent the tackle from inside releasing. Tulane did that to Army in 2020 and totally changed Army's world at that point. It made Army have to rethink a lot of things. Because if the guard's blocking down and he reads the block and just comes running off his hip, and the 4-eye basically cuts the tackle, where the tackle can't veer inside, you got a free guy to go and tackle the ball carrier. Air Force hasn't figured out. How Air Force figured it out is real simple. How they block zone dive. Now, on the zone dive, the way they block it is, if they get that situation, the rule is basically the center snaps the ball and then down blocks the shade. The tackle down blocks the 4-eye, and the guard goes straight to the backer. Now you're going to say, oh, but he's got to block him, he's got to block him. You got to remember where the ball's going. The ball's going through the place side hip of the tackle and through the end zone. So when you have a situation like this, you prevent this guy from popping through. You got two down blocks and this guy popping through, and the ball's going off tackle. So as this guy is trying to cancel the B gap by diving or just making sure the tackle can't veer inside, the tackle just down blocks him. And then the ball clears. This is how you beat the 2-in-1 gap problem. This is the solution to that. So on zone dive, what happens is if the guard's uncovered, he goes straight to the backer. The center, if he's got a 1 technique, he down blocks the 1 technique. If the tackle's got a 4-eye, he down blocks the 4-eye. Same thing would happen is if there was a pure A gap defender, the center would down block the pure A gap defender. Same thing if there was a pure B gap defender, the tackle would down block the pure B gap defender. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to build a wedge on the guard, but if there's defenders in the way, you can't build a wedge, so you got to down block, he goes straight to the backer. You prevent him from popping through. The A-back wedges with the tackle, 2-hand slams, whoever shows, nobody shows, it goes second level. Backside guard blocks the spine of the center, backside tackle blocks the spine of the backside guard. Backside receiver cuts off. Playside receiver blocks from a 9 technique out, so he steps with his inside foot, gets his heels past the heels of the D-gap player and anchors down with his right knee, right hand, 4-inch eastbound steps. Quarterback takes the snap, jumps to the play side A-gap, points the ball. The B sprints through the ball, sprints through the play side hip of the tackle, sprints through the end zone. Quarterback sprints outside, carries out the fake to pull the perimeter. Backside A-back leaves at the snap, runs the pitch. That's how you solve the 2-in-1 gap problem. Zone dive's your solution. So really it all goes back to your base. Because what you're trying to do is you're trying to set the wedge on the guard. But if you have a B-gap defender and an A-gap defender, center down blocks the A-gap defender, tackle blocks the B-gap defender, guard goes straight to the backer, you solve that problem right away. Tulane exposed Army in 2020 with that, but Air Force, with the way they block zone dives, taking it to another level. Because you get 2 down blocks and then the guard blocked in the mic. Beautiful thing to see. And then the A-back wedges with the tackle and the ball goes off tackle. So zone dive solves the 2-in-1 gap problem. Zone dive is the solution. Coaches, you want to win more games in 2023, pick up the phone and give me a call. My number is on the thumbnail of this video. So is my website. The Triple Option Football Academy is going to show you how. Go to tripleoptionfootball.com to learn more.